A low-carb diet can have many health benefits. It can help keep weight down and lowers the chance of developing illnesses such as diabetes. Nonetheless, it can be easier said than done. Try following our 7 easy ways to keep carbohydrates in your nutrition to a minimum. Number 1. Skip the fruit juice. Fruit juice includes little fiber and is full of carbohydrate and carbohydrates, much like any other sugar-filled refreshment. The better concept is to stick to spray, but if you want to add a bit extra flavor, try adding a slice of lemon or lime to spice things up a little. Take-home message: just because it says it's fruit juice doesn't mean it is better for you than any other sugary drink. It's best to stick to water. Number 2. Have eggs for breakfast. Many breakfast foods such as meat and cereals are high in carbohydrates. Eggs can provide a luscious breakfast banquet without loading you up on carbs. They are also full of protein. Be sure to skip the toast. Take-home message: eggs are a high-protein, low-carb breakfast alternative if you are trying to control your carbohydrate intake. Number 3. Eat low-grade carbohydrate snacks. You may be doing a great job impeding carbohydrates to a minimum when it is necessary to your main meals, but those snacks can add up. Gifts like pretzels and microchips are laden with unsolicited carbs. Instead, opt for cheese, almonds or walnuts. Take-home message: remaining your carbohydrate intake in check when it is necessary to snacks is just as important as controlling it during main meals. Number 4. Make sure your dairy intake is low carbohydrate. Dairy commodities are awfully savory and very healthy, but sometimes they are loaded with carbohydrates. Fruit-spiced yogurt and frozen yogurt are often high-pitched in sugar and carbohydrates. Stick with Greek yogurt and cheese for a low-spirited carb alternative. Take-home message: recollect choosing dairy that is low-carb to get the full benefits of dairy products without any unwanted carbohydrates. Take-home message: remember to choose dairy that is low in carbohydrates to get the full benefits of dairy commodities without any unwanted carbohydrates. Number 5. Switch potatoes and bread for vegetable. When given the choice between potatoes and dough or veggies, especially when snacking out, always opt for veggies. Where possible, make sure the veggies are non-starchy such as carrots, peas or corn. Take-home message: gobbling out can be a challenge, so ever ask for vegetables instead of a carb-loaded side. Number 6. Eat plenty of protein. Eating a healthy, high-protein route at each meal can make it easier to reduce those carbs. Proteins such as flesh, poultry, eggs and nuts not only compute spice and phosphorus to snacks, but they likewise conclude you're feeling fuller for longer, therefore you will be less likely to reach for an extra piece of bread or high-carb dessert. Take-home message: snacking a healthy protein at each meal is an easy way to lower your carbohydrate intake. Number 7. Cut out bread. Whilst bread might be a staple in countless diets, it is often low-toned in fiber and high in carbohydrates. This is especially true of light bread. If you are trying to decrease your carbohydrate intake, the most basic and most effective method is to eliminate bread. Take-home message: whole particle dough includes nutrients, but is also incredibly high-pitched in carbohydrates, and you can assimilate these nutrients through other foods. Reducing your carbohydrate uptake can be difficult, but hopefully, these steps will help you to chassis healthful habits when it comes to implementing a low-carb diet.